Right, welcome back to the channel. My name is Agoras, and this is war number 3, season 35. The team I'm bringing today is Archangel, Cap Infinity War, and Massacre. I'm gonna use them on my regular path, which is path number 7. So we have 9 fights in total for this war, and the first fight is gonna be long shot, and thanks to Jose for providing me with that White Max pre-fight. That makes my work a lot easier so that I can just parry him. And since I'm not running any tech, cosmic, or science champion on my team, I could just parry heavy all day and just finish the fight. So the plan over here is actually to just do some mediums if in case he throws a heavy attack, and just parry heavy until probably a special 2 and just paid special ones. So yeah, my plan is just to parry heavy until I reach special 2, and depending on the opponent's health at that time I might just use a special 2 rather than going up to a special 3. So the fight is going pretty well. He's throwing those special ones. I'm evading those special ones like a champ. So here we see he's below 40%, and here I guess I decided to just go with the party and special 2, but unfortunately it didn't crit and it didn't finish him off. So here we go with another party heavy and just end the fight with the last party heavy. So the fight went pretty well, and coming on to the next fight, it's a mole man on brute force and vivified, and here the plan is to use Archangel and just parry heavy again and put the bleeds, put the poisons, and convert them into the neurotoxin. And that's what we do. We got lucky with the second parry, and we got the poison on the second parry, and it also helped us convert it into a neurotoxin. And here I, after his special one, I just space out a little bit and I just do a heavy attack, which is possible, and I would recommend you guys to do that. So the fight is finished. It finished in less than 30 seconds, I guess. Coming on to the third fight, it's the most favorite fight of my entire war, and it's an Ebony Maw on Window of Opportunity stun. So on this fight, I use Massacre. I also use an invulnerability boost just to be safe, but I guess it wasn't needed. So here the plan is just to bait out a heavy attack and create some space, and with the help of some correct spacing just to retaliate with a heavy attack. So here is what we do. We do a light whiff and then we go on with a heavy attack, and here I'm trying to ignite my bat, and now the plan is to push him to his corner, and then after we bait out a special one. So here I'm whiffing again, so I have the correct space. So after he throws a special one, the plan is just to heavy him in the corner, and again we see him using a special one. So again we retaliate with the heavy attack. We just slaughtered this fight, to be honest. And this is like one of the best fights I have ever done. So here we just use the special 2 normally and not on the block, and we just finished the fight. We killed this fight. So here I just confirm that I hope I'm recording it. So we were actually recording it, so that's fine. And next on is Spider Gwen on Rise to Power and Spite. So the plan over here is to use Archangel, parry heavy, and put the bleed, poison, and neurotoxin and finish the fight. So somewhere here she evades and I trigger the dex, and somewhere here I tend to get hit, and that indestructibility saves my ass. So now the plan is to put poison and convert it into neurotoxin, and at one point Rise to Power won't even come into play, and now the fight is in the bag. We just want some more neurotoxins and we finish the fight faster. And we, even with like getting hit 3 times, we finished it pretty cleanly. So coming on to the fifth fight, it's Mysterio on kinetic transference, and aspect of evolution. So here the plan is just to hit into his block, ignite the bat, either bait special 1 or special 2. I don't care about it that much. Either way, we have to wait for them to expire or end. So I'm fine with dexing both the specials. So here what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make use of that Mysterio AI and probably not even parry him and let him throw those random heavies and create an opening with those random heavies. So that's what we do. We go with the special one just to put the bleeds and disorient on him so that our block damage is a little more. Now I'm igniting my bat again. We're just waiting for him to randomly throw another heavy attack. So we get an opening. Here we get an opening. Now we bait a special 2, I guess. So here he gets a little bit aggressive, but that's fine. Now he throws a special 2. Now we bait out that invisibility because massacre he does not count a miss, so we have to wait out that. And probably I should have gone with special 1 deck, special 1 baits, because that way I don't lose my power. So here the fight is nearly down, and we're just trying to finish with the max health we can. And here the bleed and incinerates do the thing, and he goes down, and we finish off with 100% health. Next up, it's Cersei, rank 4 Cersei on Safeguard and Vigorous Assault. So here the plan is to use Archangel and just parry heavy, and whenever she glances, just wait out that glancing period and don't do not hit her. And here we see she glances and she got a region buff, but it was just 1 stack of region, so we wait out glancing here, and then we just parry heavy her, and we just start seeing her health getting meted. So that's the plan, and the plan was successful. So again we go on with the putting the neurotoxins and letting the neurotoxins do the thing. So here we bait out another special 1 just so that we don't push her to a special 2. And since she has the neurotoxin, she didn't gain her glancing. So here I think we let the bleeds finish off her. Yeah, so that was it for the fight. 33 seconds, I guess. So the next fight is one of the fights where I was a little scared, because it's a rank 4 Omega Sentinel on Stunning Reflection, and I was gonna use Massacre for this fight. So I did a lot of duels, and thanks to Simula for that awesome Omega Sentinel. And the duels went pretty well. So the plan for this fight was just to do medium light, either on the block or normally, because if you repeat one action twice, she gains an armor up buff, and if she is a defender at 5 armor up buffs, so she consumes all those armor up buffs, and she could parry you. So that's the plan, just to slowly build up your bat, ignite your bat. And once you put the incinerate on her, you just need to either you could just parry heavy, or you could just do light medium combos after the parry. So but I try to avoid that as well. I just go on with my instinct, and I just play the fight as safely as I can. I'm not rushing into it. Here I thought of using a special 2 onto in her block, but she was actually liking the beating, so she went on and she tried to dash in at me, and the damage wasn't that much. Even if it would have been more damaging if she had blocked all of that, but it's all right. And here we see the fight is in the bag. We just do one more medium light, and yeah, we just do one more medium and she's down. Next up is an America Chavez on brute force, and Yeah, brute force is like one of the main nodes over here. So thanks to up to something for providing me with the white max pre-fight, and this fight was a little scary at once. At one point, so we start off with a party heavy. We initially we do pretty well in this fight, and the plan over here, initial plan over here, is just to bait those special ones and just do like one hit so that we refresh that brute force timer, and we bait the special ones. Here she's getting a lot defensive and she's just not ready to throw that special one. So we just keeping her calm, and we're just waiting for her to throw that special one. So here she gains that dark dimension. That means whatever damage we do to her, we take some damage reflection, just reverberation. So that's what's happening, and slowly I'm getting into a corner, and I don't. And here she randomly throws another heavy attack. She kind of has the Mysterio AI where she just randomly throws the heavy attacks. So here we are cornered. We're trying to quake in the corner, and we see her getting her all two of three dimensions, and now we push her to a special two. And since I'm and I also throw my special two, and I'm pretty much comfortable in dexing the special two, so that's what I did over here. So since she didn't had just one of her dimension, the special two wasn't unblockable, so I could have also taken it on the block. So here the fight is in the bag. We're just playing it a little more safer and finish off with the special one, and the bleeds take it down. So it was a pretty intense fight, and I think I did pretty well. So here comes the last fight of the war, and it's gonna be a man gok boss. And here we're just seeing the score, and probably we're gonna lose. So I just boost up a little bit so that I don't die in the fight. So here we just finish off with the regen boost, and here the plan is just to not do 5 hit combos and just ignite your bat and use special tools on the block. So somewhere I get hit in the start, and it's over here. I was a little delayed, and he just parried me. Luckily he just did 2 hits, so we didn't lose a lot of health. So here we are just doing 4 hit combos. Our bat is ignited, and we plan on just baiting special ones, and whenever he is in his unstoppable mode, I'm just gonna wait out that unstoppable phase, and probably not even gonna use my special ones to just remove that unstoppable. So that's what we're gonna do here. He's at 9 hatred charges, and now he gets in that enraged mode. So here we're just gonna avoid him for some time, for I think it's for 8 seconds. So that's what we do. We just avoid him for a certain amount of time, and then we just waiting for him to block so that we can throw a special 2 on his block. And here it didn't do that much damage because our bat wasn't ignited. So again we slowly build up our bat ignition, and then we slowly wait the special ones, and the fight is going a lot slower than usual because I tried to just try and play the fight as safe as possible. So here I tried to recover from that special from that heavy, and I could have got hit with that special one if I had done another hit. So I was just cautious about it, and I just got out of it. So it was a good thing on my part. So here we are just trying to ignite the bat again, and I think over here, somewhere here, we again wait out this enraged mode, and we're just trying to play the fight as safe as possible, like as safe as we can. So here we I try to hit him into the I do an intercept, and slowly I'm getting to a special 3, and by mistake I did a medium, so I pushed myself to a special 3. So since he was like near 1 bar of power, so I decided to just use that special 3. It did like 3%, nothing else, nothing much. So here we are just trying to ignite a bat and then just probably do hits into his block and build up to a special 2 now, because since the time is running short, and he's still has a lot of health, I decided to play a little more aggressively from this point on. And I do 4 hits. And again, since my bat is ignited, I try to gain some more power by hitting into his block. So here I'm gonna ignite my bat again, and again I'm gonna wait out this enrage phase, enrage time. So here he throws another special one, I guess, during his enrage. Oh no, he doesn't. So I think over here I started to push him to a special 2, somewhere here. So again I do 4-hit combos, and now I think I started doing medium light, and here I throw a special 2 onto his block and did a pretty good amount of damage. We still have a minute left in the fight and he's still at 30%. So here we block the whole special 2. It doesn't hit a lot on the block, so you could probably survive it easily. So here we tend to go a little more aggressive. We see that the timer, I saw the timer, it was like 45 seconds or something, and I was like, okay, now I need to get to a special 2. I need to ignite my bat and I need to get to a special 2. So here I bait one more special 1, and then 1 2 3 4 hits, and then just go on with the special 2 on his block. It did a massive damage, and now I'm like more confident that I won't have to time out and I can finish this fight now. So here we just go on with the 5-hit combo and a special 1, but it didn't kill him. And but the thing is, the incinerates, I think, did the thing. No. So we finished the fight with, I guess, 16 seconds remaining. So all in all, a solo was solo. So those were the fights I did in this war. Unfortunately, I think we might lose this war. RPG gave 4 out of those 20 deaths. So RPG did pretty good. And here I'm just thanking all of those guys for those comments, because they were probably